Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 16th of May. Now guys, welcome anybody new to my channel. I have got quite a few new subscribers guys. Don't forget to make sure you hit the bell notification as well so you know my videos pop up. Hit those like buttons guys, and please feel free to comment down below. We all chat to each other here and pretty much let each other know what's really going on in our countries, because we often don't get the real news on our mainstream media. Cheers everyone, I have got my coffee. A little bit cloudy here today guys. I've had a bit of sunshine, I've been a bit spoilt. It was funny because last night my son comes in and he goes, well mum, looks like they're gonna be making the snow. It popped up on Facebook. I said, oh, the geoengineering, man-made snow again. I said they've been doing that for like 20 years anyway, I said to him. But he goes, oh, I said, yeah, because there's no snow, guys. It's very mild here at the moment. But like I said yesterday, we normally have snow here because I live near the mountains, the snowy mountains. So we're going to probably hear about global warming, global boiling, no doubt. That'll be the reason. Anyway, they're starting to man-make it. Oh, yes, as per usual, like everything else. Okay, a little bit of admin, guys. Haven't got much to go through, but... well, there is actually. There's a lot going on globally. We did predict that the second half of this year was going to be eye-opening, to say the least. Clown Show 2.0 was even going to shock us. And I guess we would all agree that it has been quite shocking. But nothing is shocking as, thank you, Mafro, for your comment. Oh, you were telling me, and I know a lot of you have told me since then as well, about Chucky. Yes, King Charles, if you're new here. Chucky's portrait. What in the actual? I had to type it in straight away and go and check it out because we hadn't seen it on the news as yet. It actually came on last night. What is that? All I could see was just like blood dripping down a picture. I don't even know. It was pretty horrific, I've got to say. All you could see was a head protruding and the old sausage fingers. And... not only that, but what's with the butterfly near his shoulder? Did you see the butterfly? Oh, I feel like he's just taking the mickey out of people waking up. He knows all about the awakening. How much do we talk about the butterfly image emerging from the caterpillar transforming into the butterfly all the time here, guys? That doesn't just come out of nowhere. It's a transitional process. And then they interviewed the artist. The artist. He said it took 3 years to paint. Holy crap. What a waste of 3 years, personally. But anyway. And imagine the cost. That's the other thing I kept thinking of. I bet he's had to pay him. Imagine the cost. I want to know how much that painting cost. I'm sure a lot of the peasants won't, and little people won't be happy about the cost of that. And the artist... went on to say that he was really trying to capture the transformation that Chucky's gone through with his transition into being the king. And what a metamorphosis it has been. And I was just like, oh, all I could think of was all of us waking up. I thought it was the king waking up as well. Oh, my God. How's the soft butterfly on such a harsh image? God, let me know what you guys think of it, but it was a little... shocking. Okay, the other thing we've got to talk about here. I can't get the Royal Kardashians out of my head. They're just sending out so many questionable vibes, aren't they, guys? It's just, everyone keeps just saying, where's Kate? Where's Kate? Like some magic illusion trick. Poof, Kate just disappeared off the face of the earth. And like some of you were saying too with Chucky's portrait, like, you've had cancer and everything, like you'd be able to pose for a artist painting. Oh, I know they can do it from a photo, but not the point. It's just, anyway, to be continued, no doubt, guys. Plasticine protests. This is growing worldwide. We knew it was. We knew these were just not going to go away. They're not. Well, they're happening in Sydney here at the CBD. But you know what was laughable? It was a really big march and it blocked the roads and everything. But how are they not being arrested and everything? Like I always tell you guys about all the climate protesters, the extinction protesters here, and there's only ever about 10, 15 of them, and they block the road. Well, they get dragged off the road by the cops. Well, we often think, are they paid actors to put, they put the highlight on no free speech and protesting, or we'll drag you off into the clinker. Well, how come none of these people got arrested? They just let them march down the street. But they were blocking, and it was at peak hour when people were trying to get home, and they were blocking all the traffic and everything. Oh no, nothing happened there. Just let them do their thing. What a laugh. They pick and choose what they want to arrest when they've got bills and things coming out, don't they? As we say, the renter protesters. Although I don't think these ones are. It's so strange, isn't it? And that's happening in Melbourne at the universities as well. We've still got the Melbourne protests at the uni going. I think it's Monash University, is it? And they've set up tents. They're actually camping in the university. And the police, the university hasn't called in the police yet. So people aren't being arrested. Like, what in the actual? How are people not being arrested putting up tents in a university, making other people feel uncomfortable? I'm sure the Jews aren't going to the university at the moment. I'm sure a lot of people aren't going. What is happening? Sorry, guys, you're not going to believe this. I was set up to do the video this morning, right? And I look out my window, and there's the tree loppers across the street. So you can probably hear the vibrating of the tree loppers truck. Sorry, guys, apologies. Wouldn't be a video of mine without some sort of background noise, would it? Oh my God, no matter how hard I try. And then the tree loppers rock up. So, yes, no one's being arrested in these university protests. Funny that, isn't it? Oh, how many questions have we got, guys? Like, how? This is in Australia. Like, I know it's happening in your countries as well. These things shouldn't be happening. And this is why I always say to you guys, with all this immigrant stuff, all these issues, they bring their stuff with them. They don't leave it behind in their country. I'm sure a lot of these people that are protesting, marching, all this kind of stuff, and I'm not saying that what's going on in their countries is right. It's completely wrong. But don't bring it for other people to have to deal with it in other countries. It's very frustrating, isn't it, guys? I know you guys understand in the UK, America, it's happening everywhere. It's bloody ridiculous because they bring the volatile energy with them. Anyway, there's more, guys. Massive shortage of police in New South Wales. They can't get police recruits. I wonder why. Who'd want to be a police officer now? Plus, mandates would have, just comes to mind, brought about a few shortages, I'm guessing. They probably still have to be, I wouldn't be surprised, picky. I know in Queensland I think they do, but I'm not sure in New South Wales. But police shortages. Yes, oh yes, and then they can say that that's the reason crime's so bad. They'll use that as their excuse. And did you see the chaos this morning, guys, in Georgia? We kept getting that song. Remember, I kept getting that song Georgia by Willie Nelson. Georgia, Georgia. Didn't know where it was. Well, there's chaos in Georgia. The free speech bill. Apparently, they've been trying to pass the free speech bill, and it's just erupted into like a violent protest. Can you blame people? It's so brilliant. The whole free speech bill, it's popping up everywhere. They don't want anyone having their freedom of speech, do they? It's so annoying. That's if you're hurting people's feelings and emotions. Oh my God, honestly. And now the latest. Did you see this, guys? Sorry, there's a bit of admin to get through this morning. Bear with me. Ozempic. Yes, the weight loss drug. Or it's not actually. It's a diabetes drug, isn't it? I think it is. Helps people lose weight. Well, now apparently it stops heart attacks. It's helping heart attacks. But I thought, isn't that the idea of it? So you lose weight so you don't have a heart attack. Like, isn't this the idea for people who struggle to lose weight so they can get control of it so they don't have as many turns and things like that? But anyway, now they're putting out that apparently it stops heart attacks. And heart attacks, etc., seem to be a big thing on the rise, don't they? For some questionable reason. Anyway, so that's the latest with Ozempic, guys. So London, you've got your plasticine camps as well. Is it Oxford Uni? You've got camp outs as well. It's happening where you guys are. They're not being carted off by the old police either. In London. Oxford Uni is in London, isn't it? And also, did you hear about the there's so much stupid stuff going on, guys. I just have to mention it because it does highlight to us how ridiculous Clown Show 2.0 is. There's a UK minister. It's a female. I don't know her name. I think she's got blonde hair. She's banning the rainbow lanyard. Is it lanyards they call them, that you hang around your neck with your keys or your identification? You know, she's banning the rainbow ones. Like, what? Like, how's that significant in the big wide world of all the crap going on? I don't even get this stuff. I don't get it, guys. Everything's just out of whack, isn't it? Like, would you even be focused on something that people are putting around their neck, the rainbow LGBTQ thing? Like, whoop-de-doo. It's not even a big deal, is it? Who cares what colour it is? Like, they got nothing else to worry about. Meanwhile, people can't survive financially. Oh, let's worry about what they're hanging around their neck. I don't get it. And also, we've had the assassination attempt, apparently, of the European Slovak Prime Minister. But he's okay. He's okay. All drama. So there's been an assassination attempt in Europe of one of the PMs. I'm surprised there hasn't been more right around the world, to be quite honest. Maybe that's a sign of where people's thoughts are, to be honest. And apparently we're getting the Trump and Biden debate soon. Oh my God, guys. I can't wait. I cannot wait to watch that. I think Biden and Trump have agreed to do their little debate leading up to the vote. Oh, are they going to use the real Biden? I don't think so. I reckon it'll be the doppelganger. The doppelganger doesn't have the wrinkles. It's a much shinier face with little beady eyes. So we'll have to keep an eye out, guys. So watch out for that. And then we've got China, Panda, we call it here. Panda's not happy about Australia going to Taiwan. Apparently we're sending a little team of people over there for the the presidential inauguration or something in Taiwan. But China's not happy. See how Panda trying to control all the narrative? It's mad. So they don't want Australia dealing with Taiwan. Like, talk about wanting to be the superpower as usual, controlling everything. No surprises there, guys. All right. Basically, thanks for all your feedback, guys, and all your comments. It's brilliant. We can all keep each other in touch with what's really going on, don't we, guys? All right, I'm going to close my eyes, guys. We'll get started with the real reading, and we'll see what comes up. Cheers, everyone. Oh, they're giving me that song by the Beatles, Help. Help, I need somebody, help. Not just anybody, help. People need help now. People aren't surviving. And this is going to be the sad part, guys, because this is when, ta-da, the governments bring out their wonderful packages and throw the life buoy and reel everybody in with their dodgy government scams and schemes, and con people, because people are going to be so desperate. Oh, no. Oh, they're going to need the help. So they're going to fall for these traps at government packages and things that they're bringing out. We're going to really start to hear a lot more about the packages, rebates, discounts if you send a friend, you know, if you all get your solar panels, a group of 3, you'll get a massive discount, you know, all this kind of crap. We know where it's headed. All right. And like I said, a lot of it's going to be around big corporate. It's not going to be your government lending you the money. You're going to be, I told you about that Redbridge packages, that insurance company in England that was providing, what was it for? The solar panels or something like this. Anyway, it's gonna be bad. Let's just put it that way. The packages are gonna be bad, so avoid them, guys. All right, because they're gonna end up being like a lifetime commitment. As we know, you'll own nothing, remember, and you will be happy. I love that. I love that saying because it's so bloody idiotic. It makes 0 sense, doesn't it? How did Cotton Swab come up with that saying? You will own nothing and you'll be so happy. How would you be happy owning nothing? Like, you think about it, guys. I mean, some people don't want to own anything. That's fine. That's how they're wired. I get it. But most of us are pretty much working away, paying off mortgages, trying to own a home to help our kids along, which, tell you what, they're going to need it now moving forward because they're not going to be able to buy a bloody home. Oh, complete madness. I don't know how we could be happy. It's a very strange quote, isn't it? All right. Still getting Norway. I got Norway the other day, didn't I, with the tunnels or something? Norwegian, Norway. I'm just getting a lot of money pouring into their infrastructure, There's a lot of debt building in Norway is what I'm getting. And of course, we know how that's going to go. Taxes are going to go up because the little people have to pay for everything. So I feel like there's a lot of activity, a lot going on in Norway. I'm getting protection around the English Channel. I'm guessing the English Channel is somewhere near England. Oh, hey, I've got blonde hair, guys. Come on. I'm trying to get better with my geography and everything. I'm guessing the English Channel is like around maybe somewhere there, London Bridge or something. Is it the entryway? I'm just guessing that. Well, I feel like there's going to be an upping of protection of the English Channel. I'm just seeing like more patrol boats, more patrolling. It's just what I'm getting. I'm just seeing, but they're just like water police patrol. Things are getting tighter, and a lot of this could also be around maybe boat people, more immigrants trying it. I don't think you could fit any more into the UK, could you? They're even over spilling now into Ireland. I feel like there's problems with the boat people that maybe they don't really talk about. They don't tell people how people are being dropped off willy-nilly via boat. I feel like that's an issue. Just getting the English Channel more patrolling. Not that they care, would they? They're just letting them in anyway. I suppose they've got to make it look like they're doing something about the boat people, new arrivals. So I am getting out that they are going to start patrolling the waterways more. But it's also for, like, safety. I'm getting, like, safety. Like, they don't want, like, foreign boats or any intimidation, this kind of thing as well. All right. I'm getting people are really going to start making a stand. I keep getting America. And I'm getting that song by Neil Diamond. We're coming to America today. Such a great song, that. I am getting that. And I'm getting Born in the USA by The Boss, that song. Born in the USA. See, people want to get back. They want their country. Biden has... well, what has Biden done to the country? Let's see. The list is an endless long list of things. But I am getting that. I'm still seeing people fighting in America. I feel like it's going to happen. And I am kind of getting that civil unrest a little bit. You think seriously in America about the cultures you've got there now, with that Mexican border gate being flung open? Oh, I hope they talk about that in the Trump-Biden debate. That'd be interesting. See what both their viewpoints are. Imagine Trump. You've got just such a mixture of cultures there now. Like, you really have, and we know there's all sorts of variety of people as well. There's a lot of clashing. So I am getting this protesting. You've already got the plasticine protests, and then you'll probably get... it just goes on and on and on, guys. But I am seeing America's finally going to have to, like, make a move. You're going to have to do something in America. People can't sit idle. I keep getting that... People, like, as well, sitting idle, like in the UK. But I do feel there's movement. There's movement coming. Probably July. I reckon July is when you'll... It's sort of saying like a stampede of people. I'm just getting that, like a stampede. It'll be en masse. These will be big. These will be big protests. And I do feel, apart from your plasticine and all that conflict kind of thing with different races and all that, I feel like it's going to be cost of living. Cost of living in America is driving people to stand up, fight back and do something. I do feel you. And you haven't done a lot thus far. So I do feel that in America. And I'm getting that U2 song as well, Star Spangled Banner. Is that the song with the words, bullet the blue sky, bullet the blue? I think that's it. Star Spangled Banner. Anyway. Okay. Oh, getting China, which is Canada here if you're new. Trudeau's forcing a lot of things through Parliament now. He's forcing a lot through. It's his way or the highway. We know it is. There's only one way, Trudeau's way. So his parliamentary plebs and all that have to go along with him. So I do feel he's trying to get things passed and approved, signed off, ticked, done into the achieved basket. We know he's trying to get to the top of the leadership ladder globally. So he's trying to really pass a lot of bills through, a lot of crazy laws, a lot of crazy, which we know in the last probably 4 years really have made no sense. A lot of the stuff that he's been doing, like the drag queens reading stories to little children, and just all this transgender, everything universal in sport with women having to play men, just all his silly nonsense has been going on. Well, he's still trying to pass everything. He just wants all this done and dusted. He just wants to achieve what he's got to achieve. So he's really pushing bills and squashing freedom of speech. We know that'll be happening. The bill will pass. So he's probably already done that. And sadly, he has put fear in people. We talk about that here all the time. A lot of people are very fearful of standing up to Trudeau. But the only way you can do it is through the correct channels. I always say there's this freedom movement that goes through the law channels and has been doing their research of how they can sort of bring up their own kind of party and fight this government. I still see that in China. Oh, fingers, guys. Fingers, it becomes the biggest movement of the world, and everyone pushes Trudeau out. Oh, you need someone like that Tamara from Ottawa protest to run the country. Oh, that'd be ideal, wouldn't it? Haven't they gone quiet? It's so sad. They got so vilified and squashed. Oh, he's such a tyrant. All right, hang on. I am seeing more protests in China. I'm seeing more heckling. The heckling's getting worse for Trudeau. We know it's always been pretty bad. He always has to be whisked away into his limousine gas guzzling car. I am getting that more heckling. It's gonna get quite ugly actually. He might even get things like eggs and that thrown at him. It's going to become, I think, for Trudeau, a security problem and risk. He's going to have to really up the security. I don't think you'll find him doing many like public outings. I'm just not seeing that, because I think he's aware that he's a little bit hated by a lot of people over there, because he's pretty much destroyed your country over just being in for the amount of years that he has. It's so sad, isn't it? Oh, so you still will get protests. You will. But they're not the size of, they're sort of like mini protests compared to the Ottawa Truckers Convoy. These are like mini protests about lots of different things as well. Have you got the plasticine protests? I don't think you have you? Yeah, no one's probably allowed to protest there, I'm sure. The consequences are pretty dire. It takes some real serious guts to protest in China, with the threat of jail and the huge serious fines and the freezing of the bank accounts, not to forget. Oh, such a thing, isn't it, guys? Oh, we need something to happen over there. Fingers, guys, we need something to happen. All right. I'm getting Australia, and I'm getting a warning sign, like the red alarm going off, like, wow, wow, wow. Australia's in danger. We know, we've got elbow in as our Prime Minister. So I'm getting that Australia be warned. Yeah, false promises. Nothing's going to come of anything with the budget. Is he going to do? They just keep saying that elbows are going to do. He's just saying what the people need to hear. Oh, he's just a pig, isn't he? Oh, yet another one. I bet he's laughing behind closed doors, Elbow, just at how he thinks he can just pull the wool over the people's eyes in Australia. People are waking up to him. They are. I don't know anyone that says a kind word about Elbow. I don't. No one can stand him. No one can stand him. God, I hope we have an early election because he'll be gone. He'll be gone big time. If we had one tomorrow, he'd be gone. And the frustrating part that I keep getting for Australia is that he just doesn't care. He really doesn't care. He doesn't care about the people. He cares about his big retirement package. I keep saying it. He gets huge payouts. Everything he achieves, see, everything they achieve, they get a little bonus. Remember, guys? I think we all know that because during the old picky wheel, I reckon a lot of them got massive bonuses because they all retired straight after. Most of them just, oh boy, I'm out of here now. Done, set my goals, achieved my goals, got 10,000 million people picky with the boosters as well, blah, 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 and I'm off. So we know they get their little hefty pay packets. So I really believe that Elbow doesn't care about the people. He cares about Elbow and his retirement plans and package. Oh, so hard. I wish we could get all these leaders and just plonk them into the little people, peasants and Lego people's houses and make them live like it for a week or a month even, so they get the electricity bills coming in and they just can't pay them and buy anything, and all the small businesses going under and what people are really living through. Let me see if there's one more thing, guys, and we'll pull some cards. Oh, did you see that that drug criminal getting what would you say, in France? Oh, it's crazy. They were transporting him from court to the jail or something, and some of his fellow drug people must have slammed their car into the van and they got this really bad crim out and they've escaped. Oh, you got to wonder, how could you just escape like that? Like, as if it'd be that easy, big armed hold up and get your big drug lord. Anyway, they've gone. Oh, well, Macron's probably happy about that. They've probably left the country. Macron's got less drama in Paris. He probably doesn't care. Oh, God. Like I said, we're going to see a lot more of Macron. He's going to be in our faces during the games. I actually don't mind the games. I'm looking forward to it. It's a little bit of a distraction from all the nonsense that we're having to experience in the world at the current moment. How about we pull some cards, guys? Sometimes we just need the guidance. That's why I get a lot of guidance for us, guys. Meaning the guides give us guidance for us, guys. Let's do a hidden world. Because it really isn't easy navigating all of this over here, is it, guys? Like the guide said, even for us as awake people and BS detectors, we're still going to be shocked by some of these things. Just like the Chucky portrait. That was very shocking. The mirror. Other lies, past lies, dimensional lies. And that's really looking at the other side of yourself too and finding yourself. We've already done that. That's what the awakening is. The mirror. Other lies, past lies, dimensional lies. I think too, when you're thinking dimensional lives, when you're living in the 3D prior to awakening, it's a very basic life, isn't it? You don't see beyond much. But once you awaken, your whole world opens up. Opens up and everything does become more dimensional. Everything changes. I talk about it as the crystal glasses because we see things with clarity. We see things beyond things. We have this sense, this knowing, this feeling that puts more dimension onto things, doesn't it, guys? That's just how we're wired. Let's do a Jenny Awaken. And we sort of understand too, the world is like a mirror reflection of yourself. It's your energy reflects back to you, doesn't it? Oh, hang on, let me juggle these a bit more. Oh, okay. Revision. My energy flows freely. Oh. So I know a lot of you have been lacking in sleep lately. Haven't you, Jen? You've been lacking in sleep lately. My energy flows freely. And that's about just closing your eyes. It doesn't matter if you're having a good night's sleep, if you're having like a nana nap, if you're just meditating, just close your eyes sometimes and let yourself escape too. My energy flows freely. Just allow your energy to flow. But we know how to do that, guys. We stay safe in our sanctuaries, our homes, out in nature. We know how to rejuvenate ourselves too. So we do flow. We don't let that resistance build up in our bodies anymore. Let's do a foxfire. We've got very good at that now. Oh, what have we got? We've got 2. Call forth the waves and willing entanglement. Look at that. That's very free-flowing. Call forth the waves. We're not scared of waves and things coming towards us because we're stable. I always talk about our stable energy. We don't turn our back on waves like at the beach, for example, and get knocked over. We see things coming, so we're prepared. We even have the arms out, that good balance and stability. That's what I'm getting for that card. Stay in that position, guys. And willing entanglement. It's an interesting card, that, isn't it? We're still looking from a higher vantage point, even though we are kind of entangled in this whole clown show. Because we're probably the light beings and we do shed a lot of light. Look at her playing the harp there. So she's got the harmonics, the music. There is a darkness. And like once upon a time, we probably did feel trapped in the darkness. But see, we now understand that you have to be entangled in that darkness in order to find the light. It's kind of what the journey of the awakening is. It's quite bizarre, really, isn't it? All right, let me see if there's one more thing. I'm going to leave you with the Doors song today, Light My Fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come and set the night on fire. See, once that fire ignites in you, which is what the awakening is, you can't put it out. It just keeps getting brighter and brighter. I'm going to leave you with that song today. Is it called Come On Baby Light My Fire by The Doors? I love that song. There's a musical instrumental bit in the middle of it that's so long. I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful song, Light My Fire. Oh, I'll have to light my fire soon, guys, because we're going to get the fake snow and it'll be winter soon here. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care. Don't forget like buttons. Please subscribe if you'd like to. It would be great to have you here. And please feel free to comment. It does take a few days sometimes to get your comments. We know YouTube mucks around with them, takes them away, then brings them back. You know the drill. All right, take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.